Oh. If you have your mic on, just make sure that you're muted for the time being. Bora, let me know when we're good to start. In the meantime, there's like a chat. If you go if you click on the voice channel, there's also like a chat. So I just tagged everybody there. Usually that's where we chat during the classes. Yay. We're recording, Boria, right?
Yes, absolutely. Everything is recorded and we'll have it uploaded at the latest tomorrow.
Great.
Let's just wait for 1 more minute.
For sure. No rush.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Okay, I would say that it would be great for us to start. We are still missing a couple of people, but I've emailed and pinged them, so they should be showing up any moment now. So, Nicole, if you wish, we could start.
Of course. So I usually don't have my video on, but I'm just gonna like say hello to everybody and put it on if it works. Can you see me? I don't know why it's not working. Okay, great. Wait.
Just loading.
Now. Hi everybody. So I wanted to show my face. I think most of you know it already or know me. But yeah, no, it's good to meet you all. I'm very excited for this cohort. I see some familiar faces that I've even met in real life. So it's always nice to be reunited in this context as well. And I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you much better over the next 12 weeks. Yeah, so I think I maybe what I can do is just start by introducing myself, and then I'll let Phil and Boria from the team introduce themselves. You've all met Boria already, but just to have a bit of a recap of who we are and who you'll be interacting with mostly over the next 12 weeks. And then what I'd love to do is for everybody actually to introduce themselves, and so that we can all get to know each other, and where we're calling from, where we'll be, and who we are, what we do, and just general kind of like intro. We are 22, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just not making it super long, but making sure that everybody has an opportunity to talk and introduce themselves. Cool. So yeah, I'll start. So my name is Nicole. I'm co-founder of VerticalCrypto Art. We started this project almost 4 years ago now. And since then, it's been very interesting, exciting, challenging, fascinating to discover and kind of like be a part of this Web3 art and culture world. What I primarily do here at VCA is mainly interact and talk and be around artists all day, every day, I would say. I'm pretty much the person kind of looking after the exhibition side of things, curating the exhibitions, and managing all of the kind of the relationships, the partnerships, and everything that we do on an external and internal basis as well. We started this specific residency program a year and a half ago. This is the fifth cohort, which is really, really exciting, to be honest. The residency program started as very much of a test, an experiment, and it's been ongoing ever since. It's one of the best ways, I think, for us to discover and learn more about what is the amount of talent that really is part of like the Web3 space, and it gives a chance for I think, well, us as a team, but actually even you guys and like the artists that are part of this residency to meet and interact and understand how global the space really is. So I think it's always an honor actually to listen and learn and meet and interact with all of the cohorts that we've had so far. You'll probably be seeing me like in and out of some of the classes. I don't attend all of them. I try to as much as possible. Maybe I just pop in and just like say hello. Yeah, it's really, really great to be here and meet all of you. I'll pass it on to Phil to introduce himself.
Yeah, thanks, Nicole. So nice to meet you all. It's Phil here, as well co-founder of VCA. I look after most of the technical side. I act as CTO and but also like on the operational side of things. So whatever is like technical, working on the platform, working with devs, setting up operations during our in real life events is mostly where let's say like you'll find me working into. I'll let's say like I'm also here to support you in anything you may need in terms of security, NFT, technical questions, blockchain questions. Feel free to ping me along your journey if you want to dive deep into any of these things that are a bit more technical. I'm always here, to help you and support you. And nice to meet you all. Really excited for this cohort to start.
Boria.
Hey everyone. We've already spoken during the interviews. I'm so excited to welcome all of you to the residency. A little bit about me. I am an artist. I was part of the second cohort of the residency, and I got so excited about working with VCA and towards the residency and towards continuing the efforts of the residency to create a community of like-minded individuals, that it somehow magically appeared in my life again, and I am one of the mentors as well as the project manager for this project. I can't be more happy that, to be doing this with my life, honestly, and also creating my art. So thank you, Miko, for making this possible for us, and Phil as well. Both of you are pretty amazing, and I can't wait to see what this cohort is going to bring about to life. And yeah, if there is anything that you ever worry about or have any kind of questions that need answering, don't hesitate to drop me a line either on Discord or email. Uh, I'm here for you, and I will make sure I answer as swiftly as possible.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I think definitely as you've kind of like already spoken to Boria, she'll be really the person, the point of contact that you'll be seeing and hearing and chatting to the most throughout the residency program, along with, of course, all of the mentors that will be leading and teaching the classes. Sorry, I realized. And yeah, so anything that you have questions in terms of like the schedule or anything that is not clear, feel free to message on the Discord channel or any other kind of communication channel that we have. Also, feel free to ping me at any time. Usually, I'm always on the Discord. So if I don't reply, just kind of like reping me, Mikal, and I will see it immediately. Yeah, so with this, we've done our intros, and I would love for all of you to do yours. So I will just go with the list that is on the Discord. It's in alphabetical order, and yeah, we can start. Alejandro, I think you're first.
Yeah, can you see me? Awesome. So thank you for accepting my submission. I'm super happy and thrilled to be here and a part of the fifth cohort of the residency. And my name is Alejandro, and I'm from Spain. I'm currently based in the south of France, in Toulouse. I've been living here for almost 2 years now, and I'm a visual artist. My practice is very eclectic and goes all the way from pure abstraction to post photography, and I work trying to integrate drawing and painting with photography and still images, because my background is actually, my official education is in film. I went to film school and I'm a film director, but I never worked actually making films. And I've been in the crypto art space for now over 7 months, I think. And it's been quite a journey for me. So I'm super excited to get more involved in the community and get to be a part of the discussion and to engage in a more meaningful way in everything, get to know about crypto art history and learning new tools. And I'm currently trying to work and explore artificial intelligence photography right now. And I'm really looking forward to get to grab my hands on creative coding and other tools that are endemic to the digital medium. And that's it. I'm just here really excited to get to know you all and to learn a lot and to try to contribute as well.
Amazing. And by the way, if anybody has like, if you want to kind of jump in with anything, feel free to unmute and jump in as well. It's quite an open forum and a discussion. But yeah, great to meet you, Alejandro. Yes. So, Natasha, I think you're next on the Discord list, ABCDE.
Hi, my name is Natasha Kashushu, and I'm a contemporary visual artist that's currently based in Kampala, Uganda. I've been working across various mediums, especially digital ones like Adobe Illustrator, Procreate, Fresco, Adobe Photoshop, And my style is basically vibrant, abstract compositions that are a blend of lines, patterns, geometric and inorganic shapes that I use to reimagine the human figure, landscapes, still life, nature. I have co-founded two NFT projects, one called Pineapple's Day Out and another one called Bush Baby Club. I entered the NFT space in March 2021 as an NFT artist, as a one out of one NFT artist. And because of how I struggled to make sales, I decided to make a charity, to start a charity project that supported one out of one NFT artists. And that is how I ventured into the NFT space. And I've been here till now. I am super, super excited to be part of this cohort of the VCA Residency. I can't wait to learn from everyone here, from all these aspiring artists. I'm with people that, I look up to. So I can't wait to interact with everybody and create some sort of family as well. So I really can't wait for what's ahead. And I'm so glad to meet you all. I can't wait to be friends with all of you guys.
Wonderful. Great to meet you, Natasha. I also posted that we can maybe also drop our Twitter links so that we can all follow each other. We will actually be doing Bora will create a group message as well so that we also have each other on Twitter, because usually everybody is on Twitter, I guess, more than Discord. So sometimes we communicate through Twitter as well, and it's also a really good way to share what you're doing. If you've got a new work that has come up, it's nice to just kind of build a little bit of a community and retweet and share the work and all of that. Wonderful. Andres.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello? Yep. Oh, okay. Hi everyone. Thanks, Nicole, Boria, and all the team for this amazing space. My name is Andresen. I'm from Córdoba, Argentina. Córdoba is the second largest city of Argentina. I am a creative coder since, I guess, I met Flash. Do you know Flash? In there, I wrote my first line of code, and after that, I met in 2007 processing. And my practice is under the generative paradigm, and I work with procedural practice 2, and I've been in NFT world since December 2018, and when I met No Origin platform, and since that time, I'm being here trying to do something art. That's I think that's my presentation.
Nice. Thank you, Andres, and welcome. Somebody said that Rosario is the second biggest. Luciana said that Rosario is the second largest city.
Okay, we could discuss that.
Basil. I think you're next, if you want to unmute. Basil, are you there? I will come back to you. Cesar?
Hi everybody, and thank you so much, Nicole and Boria and Phil and all of the other organizers for gathering us together. My name is Cesar. I'm an artist and computer programmer. I'm originally from Romania. I currently live in Lisbon. I've been here for almost a week, and previously I was in New York for about 5 years. In terms of work, these days I mostly do either traditional abstract generative art or videos and real-time simulations that I build in game engines. Overall, I'm interested in some more technical things like emergent behavior or various visual algorithms, and also in some headier ones like how we as a society relate to ideas of natural and artificial at this moment in time, or how we perceive natural landscapes and how technological infrastructures influence that perception. Sometimes I also teach or do programming work for other artists, and I've been around crypto art as a lurker for about 2 years and actively started working in it about a year ago or so, and I'm super excited to learn more. Again, super thankful to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Cesar, and great to meet you. Christian.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Book, and I'm addressing you from Melbourne, Australia, where it is currently about 3:30 in the morning. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you, one and all, for joining us for this event. I'm an experimental poet. I'm one of the original founding members of the literary movement called Conceptualism, and I'm probably best known for having written a globally renowned best-selling work of poetry called Eunoia, which went on to win the Griffin Poetry Prize, the most lucrative prize in the world for poetry. I'm currently trying to write a book that might outlast terrestrial civilization by enciphering a poem into the genome of an unkillable bacterium. And I've recently joined the collective called the Versiverse and have been working in the crypto art space for about a year. I'm very grateful to be accepted as one of the students for this residency, in no small part because I get to actually spend some time with people I admire, including, among others, the Dist Collective and Connie Bakshi and Danielle King. It's a great pleasure to see all of you, and I hope to get to know you. Thank you very kindly. I guess that's everything about me. Cheers.
Thank you so much for joining at this time as well of the morning. We will definitely have to keep this in mind for scheduling. That's always the biggest struggle with us, is to find the right time that the US and like Europe and potentially New Zealand, Australia, and Asia as well are online or available. So yeah, we had in the first cohort we had Rose Jackson, who was joining from Australia as well. So we tried sometimes to do like earlier, especially with like AMAs, like sometimes earlier. Unfortunately, a lot of the mentors are actually based in the US, so we have to figure it out. But yeah, we'll definitely keep it in mind. And of course, all the classes are recorded.
I should probably reassure you, though, that I'm in fact a nocturnal animal, a nighthawk.
Okay,
I'm delighted.
that's good to know.
At your convenience, really. Thank you, though.
That's great to know. That's great to know. With Rose, it was a little bit harder because she also has a child. So, we really had to adapt, of course, and make sure that we could have the classes at different times. But yeah, obviously, very big fans of the Verse here. We actually had two past alumni, Callan and Ana Maria Caballero, who were both part of the cohorts. So yeah, and very good friends with Sasha, of course. Okay, yes, Connie.
Hi, guys. I'm Connie. I am a transmedia artist based in LA with a background in architectural design, classical music, and engineering. Right now, I predominantly work with AI text and image models, and my practice really layers these with other media processes to reconcile our emerging post-humanism and post-colonial identities. I'll kind of keep it short and sweet there, but I'm really excited to get to know everyone and to learn as much as I can from this residency and from all of you guys.
Thank you, Connie. David, are you there?
Hello, can you? I'm Dave Buddy Jr. and familiar faces there. I want to say thank you to Boria for accepting me in the program.
David, your audio is a bit on and off.
Oh no.
Maybe closer to the mic, maybe it works?
Yeah. Is that better like that?
It seems so, yes. Yeah.
I paid my Wi-Fi bill. I'm David Henry Nobody Jr. I don't know if how staccato that was, but I wanted to say thank you to Nicole and Boria for accepting me into this program, and I'm looking forward to getting to know what everyone is up to. My background is as a reality hacker and interventionist performance art, New York performance artist. I'm based in New York. I have a 30-year repertoire of like highly experimental and independent evolution of performance art. I came into the NFT space in my first mints on Foundation were March of 21. But I was really kind of already making art that resembled NFTs in my performances, like starting in like 2015, even on Instagram, where I have a pretty big following and scene over there. So it was like a natural fit, and I have my Genesis super rare drop is tomorrow at 12 noon. So I'm very excited for that, and I just made some pretty heavy new pieces that I'm going to be excited to share, and let's see how the market reacts.
Thank you, David. It's great to have you. And yeah, I actually saw your work in New York, in Brooklyn, with what's the name of the gallery? Oh my God, I forgot.
Yes, I was going to say, Nicole, it was nice to meet you at my Upside Down World physical show in New York, where I built that build an upside down set of a upside down room and installed NFT performance videos in the room. That was a really insane project. But anyway, I was really happy that you came and you saw that and we met. Thanks for coming.
That was very cool. Super. This collective, Bilge. Let me know if I'm saying the name wrong, by the way.
I was there too. Upside down.
Really? Oh, nice. We didn't meet. Well, we didn't know each other actually. But yeah, nice to know that.
Hello everybody. I'm really excited to be here with you, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you all during the residency. My name is Bilge, and I am currently based in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm actually coming from arts and cultural management and also musical background. And I met with blockchain, Web3, and NFTs while I was doing my master's in Istanbul on music business, where I was looking for new and alternative ways for artists to get payments from subscriptions. And since 3 years, it's been 3 years since I met with generative art and creative coding, and since then I'm focusing on generative art, especially long forms. And I am part of I am a one half of a disc collective. And you will meet with Ilgan soon. And since 2 years, we are sharing our works through this collective.
Amazing. Great to have you here. And yeah, let's meet the other half.
Hi all, it's Ilgan from other half of this collective. I am based in Istanbul too, so actually we are based in the same studio and same house. We have been like working together I think 6 years or so, but in this past 2 years, we have been sharing our work. We have been creating together and sharing our works together in the name of this collective. And I'm actually I'm an electroacoustic music composer and a generative artist. So I actually met with generative art before I met with visual generative art, because like I was doing generative music with coding with Super Collider, and I was like participating in algoraves around Istanbul, and then I met with processing and P5.js, and we formed this collective, and I have been doing generative art and especially long form since. And yeah, I'm very excited to meet you all. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much, and great to meet you. Danielle. Oh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Danielle. I'm just so honored to be with you all. I admire so many of you. I collect a lot of your work. I'm sure I'll be collecting more of you as I get to know you. I've now followed, I think, all of you. I came into this space about 1.5 years ago, not as an artist, but as a CFO and COO of Club NFT and Right Click Save, to like Web3, well, a Web3 company that has 2 divisions. And it's run by Art Gnome, Jason Bailey, who some of you might have heard of. And when I joined the company, I really had no Web3 knowledge whatsoever. I came from the traditional art world. I worked at the Museum of Modern Art in New York, PS1 Contemporary Art Center, which used to be its own thing and is now part of MoMA, but I worked there when it was independent. I manage a major gallery in Chelsea. So I come very much from the traditional art side, and like NFTs to me, I was like, is it monkeys? What is it? So Jason held my hand and onboarded me. He set up a wallet, and he showed me Hicketdunk, and then I just kind of went down the rabbit hole, and I have not emerged. So I sort of started as a collector. I still collect a lot. And somewhere along the line, I got back to my art practice, which I had sort of abandoned for my career. I have small children. I went to business school. I worked on Wall Street. I did a whole bunch of things, and then went back to the art world, but in like a financial and operations capacity. So I hadn't made work for, almost 20 years. I studied photography and filmmaking, and also a lot of art history. And the art history kind of was ongoing through my career, working in museums, particularly contemporary and modern art. I have a pretty, deep knowledge of. And so, God, how do I sum this all up? I had started by collecting generative art and various forms of digital art. And then when all this AI art was coming out, I got really interested in that, started collecting AI art, and then started trying my hand at it, and got really into it and started minting things, and have just been doing a lot of that in addition to my day job. So yeah, my practice right now, I use Midjourney and Stable Diffusion. I primarily have been investigating sort of our alternative art histories, looking at mashups between different artists from different times that couldn't have happened, but can happen using technology. So that's sort of where I'm at now, and I'm really excited to be a part of this and learn from you all. And I've on my to-do list has long been learning some creative coding. I have zero coding background at all, and I feel like I love generative art and would love to at least get an understanding, a basic understanding, and maybe even be able to use it in my practice. So yeah, that's me. So great to meet you all.
Thank you, Danielle. It's great. It's great to have you. And actually, the next class, so Wednesday, the next workshop will be with Jason, with Art Gnome. It's always a staple to start the residency with his crypto art history workshop. So yeah, he'll be joining us on Wednesday. Ava.
Hello. Really grateful to be here. Thank you for accepting me. My name is Eva. I am a digital artist from Estonia, currently based in Florence. I very inspired by the NFTs concept because I'm natively digital before NFTs. I used to illustrate books and I used to draw digitally for that. And so when I first heard of the concept of NFTs, that it's a digital original, I knew I had to try. I knew that this is something where I could really belong, where I could really call myself an artist, not just a commercial illustrator. And I really did a big transition from commercial illustration to personal art, and I'm very proud of that. And my work is about promoting education, promoting to experience the world, to not think about evil stuff, to just go out there and explore everything because it's so magical and interesting. And as I love to study myself, this is the reason also I'm here. And I'm really looking forward to really giving my best in this residency. So thank you.
Thanks so much for being here, and nice to know that you're based in Florence. It's a wonderful city for art, especially. One of my favorite cities, actually, in Italy. I'm from Italy myself, so yeah. I guess I didn't say that in my intro, actually. Yeah, Phil, Helio.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Eliodoro Santos. Everyone knows me as Elio. Well, I'm a digital artist working from Mexico, Colima, Mexico, a very small city in the west coast in Mexico. So I am also a teacher at the university. Now I'm working with artificial intelligence and creative coding, also with algorithms, my own algorithms in computer vision with Python. So I have been in the NFTs since March 21. My first mint was in Hikebnung. We also know Hen. Foundation. So not, I think it's all. Sorry for my English because it's very bad, but here we are. Thank you and for here.
Thanks so much, and please don't apologize for the English. It's absolutely fantastic. Just one thing, when we do have video on, Discord has this setting that it will cap it at, I think, 20 people. So there's a few people that cannot join the channel. So if we can turn off video so that everybody else can join. Thank you so much. And sorry, I lost my hidden forces. Do you want to introduce yourself? He's a mentor for the residency, so I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of him, and yeah, it's a good opportunity to get to meet him. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. This is Hidden Forces, calling you from the coast of Mexico, where I'm living now. I split my time between here and New York City. I am an artist who worked through media production in New York for a long time in the fashion industry. And I've always been a fine artist, sculpture, metalwork, that kind of stuff. And digital stuff since the late 90s when Photoshop was first becoming a thing. I was in college at that time, and so I was doing a lot of early digital stuff and early into 3D digital stuff, CNC cutting and 3D printing and that kind of stuff. And then around the end of 2019, I got involved with Super Rare and started minting early 2020 on Super Rare, and was having a great time in this whole new medium that's opened up, and not a medium, but a sort of distribution network, and the blockchain and the new power of the technology and all these artists sort of having their dreams come true. The whole thing has been this very heady ride and a very interesting time. I'm just here basically to learn everything like you guys are, for one, which has been the greatest reward of being involved, but also to provide whatever my experience can provide in terms of really any kind of questions that you might have about anything related to art or technology. But definitely, the more technological side of things, the coding, when machines get involved. I'm interested in all that kind of sci-fi aspect of things, but also classical art. So yeah, don't feel shy. I'm happy to be here and happy to contribute when I can. Thanks.
Thank you. Aaron. Ina, actually. Are you there? Yeah.
Irina, right? Yeah, so it's me then. Hello, sorry. Hello, everyone. So nice to meet you all. I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Ukraine. Currently, I'm based in Paris since September. I'm here. I've been dancing for more than 15 years, and the last 5 years, I've been collaborating with digital artists, and I'm keen on creation together with where I can connect dancing with some different digital mediums such as AI or creative coding or 3D animation. So I'm fascinated by this connection, and what I found in NFT, this new way of collaborations. I'm in NFT community since 2021, and I'm active member of Crypto Art Ukraine community and also Dance Performance NFT community. I'm also super happy to be here. It's my, I think, new step, and I really looking forward to new things that will happen here. So nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much, Irina. It's great to have you. Very interested to discover more about your practice as well. Very interesting. Tom. Going by Lau House. Are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here. I'm Tom Lauerman. I'm an artist and teacher. I'm based in the United States. I'm in Pennsylvania, specifically a city called State College, Pennsylvania. My work in sculpture and animation is focused on working with clay and code, I would say. The subject of a lot of my work is our personal experience of architectural space. And what I'm trying to do in the studio is combine digital fabrication techniques with sort of more ancient clay and ceramic processes. So tools that I use in the studio all the time include some custom 3D printers for printing with clay and some modified pen plotters that I use in order to make animations that are stop motion with clay. The digital tools I use the most is Blender, as well as a bunch of tools that are related to 3D printing and photogrammetry and 3D scanning and things like that. I've exhibited physical work for a long time, and for the longest time, all the digital fabrication tools and software I use in the work always felt like just something that sort of happened in the background. They were a means by which to make objects. And in the last few years, I've really been reconsidering the importance of sort of the original digital files in what I'm doing, and really wanting to sort of foreground all of that digital work. So increasingly, the work is a digital physical hybrid, and the NFT space has been a really awesome vehicle for exploring that relationship between sort of digital and physical sculptural work. So that's a little bit about me. I'm really excited to get to know everybody, and so grateful for this incredible opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. It's great to meet you. Luca.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. Also, thanks for having me here. My name is Luca. I'm a generative artist from Romania originally, but I live for a long time already in Munich, Germany. I started working with generative art in 2019. I got to generative art from my formal background, which is computer science. And then I somehow came across it. And then I started making artwork. I mostly work with JavaScript, a little bit with Python. I started learning shaders a couple of months ago. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks.
Wonderful. Welcome, Luca. Luciana or Luciana?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Nice to meet you all. I'm so happy to be here. I'm Luciana from Argentina. I'm a visual artist. I started working in the NFT space in October of 2021. And I mainly combine, I'm an abstract artist and combine physical and digital painting. I came from a physical background, and 2 years ago I started combining digital with physical. So in my painting, I mainly study possible behaviors and human conditions like madness, illness, and death, and depict them as wonderful states or places, trying to show the beauty beyond any situation. I think I imagine these conditions as if they were wonderful places that can be visited in dreams, or places where we have never been before, where everything could be possible. So mainly that's what I try to depict in my art. And I started working with VR a few years ago, VR painting. So this is something I expect to develop this year. So thank you for the opportunity, and so nice to meet you all. Sorry, my English sucks. I apologize for that.
It really doesn't. So like whenever people say that the English is bad, it's really never the case. So definitely don't apologize. It's very good. Yeah. Martha.
Took me a minute to get going. Can you hear me?
We can with them.
Yeah. Hi, thank you so much. I am just really excited to be here. I really have been admiring but what Vertical Crypto does all year, and I'm just really excited and thankful that I was brought into to this group, and I have been enjoying so much listening to everybody, and what a great group this is, and I can't wait to kind of put the faces and the names and everything together and develop this community. I am from Colombia, South America. I live in the United States. I've been living in the United States since 2013. Oh, excuse me, that's incorrect. I won't tell you since when, since a very long time ago, actually. What I meant to say is since I was 13 years old. And, yeah, I lived in Italy and in Spain and in different places here. I live in a small town in North Carolina called Marshall. It's a small town. Anyway, to get to my work, am I still there? Can you guys hear me? My phone is going to sleep.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I do from inhabitable drawings to wearable drawings. And in particular, since recently, I've been focusing on drawings that are installations and performances, and in the process, vehicles for connection. I've been doing installations for a long time. That's what I refer to as inhabitable drawings. They're like maps. I used to be a professor of architecture, and I started. I started with a fellowship at the University of Michigan, and as part of that, I got to introduce a course of my own making, and that became kind of my exploration throughout that process, and that's where my background comes from a lot. Though I guess I'll have to say that I'm really into merging a lot of different things. There's not a box. There's just a lot of going in and out of vocabularies and places. But as an architecture professor, what I did was to merge the vocabularies of architectural drawing with the vocabularies of moving image. Yeah, and I do a lot of participatory art. I guess I'll mention as well that I can't remember the event that you guys launched last year in London as People. I think it had people in the name. Right?
Group of people, yeah.
Group of people. I loved it. Anyway, when I found out about the NFTs, I was also really excited. I couldn't jump into it right away, but I was able to come in 2021, October of 2021. I think Luciana or Luca, well, somebody else did as well. Yeah, I could keep going. I'm happy to meet you all. I am really, really looking forward to this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Martha. It's great to have you, and glad to know that. Were you a Proof of People in London last year?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Somebody did. What do you call it? Nominate me for something that you guys for people for, but no, I wasn't. Back online, I loved it. So
cool.
Yeah,
amazing. Una.
Hi. I'm Una. I guess first of all, like just what everyone else has said, I'm fucking thrilled to be here. It's so exciting. My most favorite thing about kind of what my journey into Web3 has been is really combining all these different mediums into one strange amalgamation of art. So it's thrilling to be here with poets, with generative artists, with coders, with other performance artists, with dancers. So like really my hat goes off to all of you, and I'm quite chuffed that I made it in here. A little bit about me, and I'll keep it quick. I joke that Una doesn't really exist, but she takes herself very seriously. So you should too, which is kind of my way of positioning it as like, remember, this is like a manicured character that I always make, and this is my real life, but like Una is really like this, and she's very prim and proper, and she kind of plays at this intersection of, you know, we're working with a very progressive technology, how are our attitudes about sexuality and gender quite regressive? So it plays in this really fun space, and I play in that space using kind of video art, which I love. I make my own noise, which I don't really consider music, but it's certainly noise. And I do performance art, and I think for me, the beauty of kind of performance art is, you know, while video art can be very passive, and most of the way that we consume video art right now is kind of with literally the physical gesture of looking down at a screen or looking down at the telephone, and kind of the artist not really having much context around what you see before or after, it becomes kind of passive video art in that way. So I like to combine the video art often with performance art, which becomes very active and very vocal and demands a lot of attention. And I just did kind of a milking piece in in Art Basel, and I essentially wallet washed with myself, and I managed to get a lot of headlines because I wallet washed. And I'm doing like a Twitter campaign basically about the wallet washing right now, where I'm like trying to subvert influencer culture by retweeting artists. So if any of you want to get paid for retweeting me, go check it out. It should be a fun kind of campaign. And yeah, much like everyone else has said, I'm feeling really blessed to be here and really excited to start independent relationships with each of you, and kind of put our brains together and see what we can come up with as a cohort. I love the number 5, and I'm very excited about it.
Wonderful, Una. Thank you so much. And I did see the milking project. So definitely recommend everybody to check out Una's Twitter and see what it's about. Yes. And Taimaz.
Hi everyone, this is Taimaz. I'm an Iranian photographer, but I live in Italy as well. I know someone else was also in Florence, so ciao. I've been in Italy for the past 8 years. I went to university here, and I've been in NFTs for almost a year and a half now. I've been also working with some other communities, and I've been learning so many different things at once. So it's a little bit of too much information at once. But it's been a very cool journey. I started with photography, also in NFTs. I still haven't shifted to AI. I love to learn more about it. And yeah, I'm still in my photography medium, but I've been trying to experiment some different ways to make photography in NFTs kind of interactive, and try to get people interact more as both a collector of photography and as me who creates the NFT. So I've been trying different ways to do that. It's not easy. Um, and I'm very happy and excited that I was accepted to this cohort, because I think I needed some kind of maybe a community or another creative, how do you say it, like shift to be able to do what I have in mind to actually make sense for others to want to be involved in it. So yeah, I'm very experimental and open to experimenting new things. So I'm very happy to be here with y'all, and excited and looking forward to our future calls and classes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, so just going back to a few people that we actually have missed or joined a little bit later. Basile, are you there? Yes, no, probably not. Okay. Claudia?
Hello, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Am I jumping in?
No. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Did you call my name earlier? Because I was having some issues with Discord, but now I think it's fine.
No worries. No worries.
Sorry. Okay. All right. So, hello, everyone. My name is Basil. I'm an architect and a generative artist. I'm originally from Syria, but I'm been based in Turkey for the past 9+ years. Yes, I got into generative art actually through my studies in architecture and generative design and generative architecture. And I started creating and experimenting with some forms of digital sculptures that were very heavily inspired by Theo Janssen's Trendbeast, and haven't stopped since. And lately my work has been more focusing on creating micro narratives and trying to explore more personal themes about us as people, about our place within societies, how we are seen, how we see others, and these kinds of things. I came into NFTs around May 2021, and it's been a wild ride so far. And very happy and excited to be here with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. And Claudia. I see you have unmuted, but we can't hear you if you're speaking. Maybe check your audio settings. No, we cannot hear you. Okay, whilst we fix this, you might need to change what devices your audio is connected to. If it's like AirPods, laptop, no worries. Let me know when you're good, and then we'll come back to you. So again, welcome everybody. Really nice to be introduced to all of you. I'm also very much looking forward to getting to know you a little bit better. I wanted to take this maybe kind of like last 30 minutes that we have of the class, this kind of like introduction, to share a little bit about the program of the residency. And also, I know you already chatted to Boria about it, but maybe we can just kind of like recap it and go over it and share a couple of things that are important for all of you to know. So as you all know, the residency program is 12 weeks. We have around 8 weeks, which start from this week specifically, of ongoing workshops and classes. These will usually be around 2 classes or so per week. And then we usually have an AMA, so an Ask Me Anything, which will actually start probably from the following week with an artist, a curator, or kind of like people from the Web3 space. For these AMAs specifically, if you could all share who would you like to have as guests, because this is something that we started doing in the last couple of cohorts, and it's worked really well. I might have my ideas of who I would like to invite, but you might have yours, and so it's nice for you all to share maybe a couple of suggestions of speakers that you might want to hear from. And then we will do our very, very best to get them here and to have them as guests, and for you to be able to chat to them and ask all of their questions. Some of the speakers that we had in the past that have been kind of like coming back very much throughout the whole of the cohorts has been Robness, Sarah Zucker, Pixel Fool. We had Sasha last cohort. We had some collectors. So a variety of different people. But I would love for IXLs, Itzel. I would love for you guys to suggest some artists, some leaders, whoever you would like to speak to. And share it with us. You can do so already. If you already have these ideas, you can pop it in the chat already, or if not, feel free to just message Boria about it, and so we can get these AMAs started as soon as possible. And regarding the classes, so they are all in kind of like a workshop format. So they're an open format. We encourage you to, as much as possible, be present in the classes when they're happening, because it's the best way to, one, learn, and 2, interact with the mentors, get to meet the mentors that are leading these classes, and really like try and get the most out of the workshops and the classes. Of course, we record them if you're not able to be a part of them, but really I think when the best outcomes happen is when you're part of these conversations and these discussions, and you can have these conversations directly with the mentors themselves. It's also a really good way to meet all of the mentors too. Usually the classes are from 60 to 90 minutes. We always have time for questions at the end, always. So again, encourage every one of you to just have comments, questions, feedback ready for everybody who's here and leading the workshops and the classes. We also have an informal kind of like gathering that we do on the weekends here on Discord. This is dedicated to the residency artists, even the mentors, and even the alumni. So it's kind of like a wide way of hanging out, sharing what you're up to. It's very informal. There is no agenda for this. So it's just about getting together if you have the time. It's not compulsory, of course. But it's sometimes a good way to just pass an hour or so and share what you're up to. Maybe you have some things that you would like to ask some questions about to other artists that are in the group, or whoever. So we try to kind of like bring in like moments of classes, of workshops, of ask me anythings, and also of informal gatherings between all of us. And what else? We also are organizing a space, a Twitter Spaces, on Wednesday at 6 p.m. GMT. I believe if Boria hasn't done... Boria, have you sent the invites already or not yet? For the spaces? I don't know if you're there, Boria. In any case, we will send the invites if they haven't been sent yet. For the Twitter Spaces, this is it will be hosted by VerticalCrypto Art and the VCA Residency channel, and it's just an opportunity to kind of like introduce yourselves to the Twitter community, I would say. So if you can join, it would be lovely for you all to join. Obviously, there's quite a lot of you, but we'll just rotate speakers and make sure that everybody has a chance to talk about them. I believe Boria has shared the schedule for the classes, at least for the first 4 weeks. We will be updating the schedule as we go on. So that is like your source of truth, as well as all of the calendar invites that we send to the Google Calendar, and also the schedule that we post on Discord every week. So every week you will have the new schedule of the week, which will be pinned on the Discord channel, so you know exactly what's going on at every given week of the residency. Discord is definitely where we interact the most. So and it's also like quite a web-free kind of community ecosystem. So I definitely recommend hanging in the Discord as much as you can. Sharing what you're up to. I don't know, you've just like David is releasing his Genesis on Super Rare tomorrow. You can post the link there. Everybody knows what you're up to. It's a good way to interact with your fellow residents, with us, and with the mentors as well, who are popping into the Discord too. Other than the classes and the workshops, we do have one-on-one mentorship opportunities. Basically, these are just kind of like ways for you to have a session with specific mentors on a one-to-one basis. From previous feedbacks that we've had from residents, we'll actually be changing a little bit the way that we do the mentorship. So it would be amazing if you could select 2 mentors that you would like to speak to, and we will be doing a initial mentorship one-on-one at the start of the residency, a kind of like check-in mid-time in the residency, and then a final one at the end. this is a way to have a bit of continuity and also for the mentors to be able to provide not only like one feedback, but kind of like continuous help. This doesn't mean that you cannot interact with other mentors as well, but we do recommend to select one or two mentors that you would like to have a continuous kind of like check-in throughout the residency. So one can be in like your first 3 weeks, the checkup can be in like from the 6th to the 8th week, and the last one can be towards the end of the 12 weeks. The mentors don't disappear when the residency ends, so it's okay if you haven't had your last checkup at the end of the 12 weeks. You can still chat with them after the 12 weeks and after the residency has ended. Actually, the idea for this community is also to be in continuous conversation and continuous kind of like contact. That's also what we have with a lot of the alumni that are part of the past cohorts. What else? I believe Boria has shared everything about the auction and the exhibition, but I will just kind of like recap on this as well. The residency program as a whole is supported by a grant from the Tezos Foundation. And the really only requirement that the residency program does have is for everybody who's participating in the auction and the exhibition at the end, which, by the way, is not compulsory, but it is recommended to participate. It's a really good way to showcase your work and what you've done in the last 12 weeks, is that the work is minted on the Tezos blockchain. If you don't have a Tezos wallet and if you don't know, what it is or how to interact with it, as Phil was saying when he introduced himself, we have all the necessary resources and educational material to be able to onboard you onto the Tezos blockchain. And we'll be doing that later on throughout the course of the residency as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I think I covered everything. Boria, do you think there's something that I'm missing or you want to add as well?
No, I think that you're pretty good at mentioning everything. I would just add that
Cool.
if anyone, sorry, Miko, if I would just add that if someone
Sorry,
has questions afterwards, questions that come up after we finish with this class today, as I mentioned, just hit us up on Discord or email. We're going to answer that.
Could I ask a quick question?
Of course.
Yeah, I just trying to, because I want to get the most out of this, and it looks like I'm finalizing my own schedule here, and I'm not clear if the classes are going to be at the same time every week, and if so, what time is that? Especially the classes, right? I think the Twitter Spaces I don't have any conflicts with, but the classes I can move something around, but wanted to verify if it's clear, if it's the same time every week. Hello?
Sorry, I thought Boria was gonna take it. I can definitely do it. So it depends on the mentor schedule. So they're not at the same time every week. They are in the class schedule that Boria has shared with all of you. I believe. Let's maybe repin it in the chat as well, Boria, if that's possible, on the Residency 5th Cohort chat, so that you all have it there. Usually the time that they are is from either like 3 p.m. to maybe like 6 p.m. GMT. That's kind of usually where we try to fit in the classes, because it's morning in the US, it's afternoon in Europe, and yeah, it's definitely late night for Christian. We actually don't have anybody else from Asia so far, unless anybody's traveling there. So this will be usually the time of the classes. But you can find it pinned to the Residency 5th cohort. It's the first pinned message there. And I will just repost it as well here, so you have it.
Yes, but this is the schedule that was sent to us, the schedule for the 12 weeks.
This is the schedule of the classes for the first 3 weeks, and we'll keep adding as the mentors kind of like confirm what time they can do the classes. Yes.
Thank you. Got it.
Yeah. It will be regularly updated.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have some time. So if anybody has any questions or anything that they want to, anything that isn't clear, anything at all, anything that you want to suggest or ask, please feel free to do so. No questions at all. No comments.
There were a couple of people who were not yet introduced. I'm wondering if they might have had the chance now to speak on their behalf.
We scared you. I scared you enough with everything that I mentioned. No, but we will be posting this as well as a recap into the residency 5th cohort, especially around the mentorship and all of the mentors that are available, like that are taking part in this 5th cohort, will be shared with you as well as their preferred way to be contacted, whether it's via email or via Twitter, and how you can get in touch with them. I would definitely recommend making use of the one-on-one mentorship as much as you can. It's probably one of the, along with the classes, along with the workshops, one of the best things about the mentorship, the residency program. It's also a way for you to ask specific questions, in a much more kind of like confined way that maybe you don't want to share in like a group setting. It's a good way to develop your practice, to meet other people from the community, and yeah, it's something that I truly recommend. One thing that I do want to add, just as like a note, is that when you do book a mentorship session, make sure you have things that you want to talk about, so that it's not just kind of like chatting, but that you have like a sort of like a conversation that you would like to address with the mentors. We have added all of their like kind of like knowledge and skills. Some of them are more kind of like creative coders, some of them are more technologists, some of them are curators, some of them are artists. So depending on also what you're looking for and what you're interested in, it's a good way to select who you want to speak to. Yes, so Alejandra is asking, are we supposed to pick one single mentor for the aforementioned free meetings throughout the residency? Yes. This is to give continuity, basically, for you guys and for the mentors as well. It's actually a feedback that we got from the last cohort, which I think was great, to have like some like ongoing sessions with the mentors. And so yeah, so it's a good way to have these kind of like free sessions with one mentor, and then of course you can book like additional one-of-ones as you go along as well. And this is also to say that after each residency, we send a feedback survey to all of you, so that you can tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, comments about the residency, and what we can improve. So we're constantly trying to like improve the program with the feedback of each of you guys, each of the residents. How can we learn more about the mentors to know which one to pick? Yeah, Boria, are you going to share the mentor list with the artists?
Hey everyone, it seems that my system is a little weird, so it's hard for me to unmute sometimes. But just so you know, the list of the mentors should already be in the schedule that I sent you. It should be one of the subsheets that's on the right of the schedule, but I can show you what I mean afterwards. But it's already shared with you, and I will show it to you again.
just for ease, I am actually going to share my screen so you can see exactly what we're talking about it. Can you all see my screen? Yes? Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, so just to make sure that we're clear. So the class schedule is here, where you can see the time of the class and who's doing it, the type of class. And then this is for the second week and then the third week. The one-on-one mentor booking are here. So here you can find all of the mentors, their expertise, their hourly commitment, which is usually weekly commitment, and then the booking method that is preferred. So you have like quite a long list to go through, basically. Here are some useful links. So Discord, the residency lounge, where we usually have the kind of like the weekend informal lounges, and then the classes on YouTube, and the website, Instagram, Twitter, just kind of like general links, basically. And this is pinned on the Discord channel. So in our 5th cohort, you have it pinned there. So yeah, I've also just posted it again, so you will have it. Yes, exactly. We are, you can reach out to them, of course, if you can pick one that you think might be, kind of like the one that you would like to have throughout the residency program as your, let's say, checkup mentor, if that makes sense. And then, you can kind of like book other one-on-one sessions with whoever you think might be best for you to speak to. Well. Bye, Luca. Okay. Great. Any more questions? Anything that you want to?
I was wondering if Claudia was able to get on. Was Claudia the only one that didn't introduce?
Yes, I believe she said that her microphone is not working. Claudia, are you? Maybe we can try again. Yeah, no, I can see that you're unmuted, but I cannot hear any sound. No, unfortunately. Maybe, Boria, if you can, Claudia, figure out the audio after we finish this class, so that we don't have this problem again. Cool. Claudia, do you want to maybe like? Yeah, great. So in the meantime, I think I went through everything. Anyways, I mean, we're here, so if there's anything that isn't clear, just feel free to message us. Again, regarding the AMAs, please send your suggestions this week. It would be great to be able to hear from all of you who you would like to have on as guests. So yeah, let us know about that. And something else that I did not mention actually, we are always spotlighting all of the residents that are part of our VCA residency program on our social channels and also on our website. We have a website where we include all of our residents. That's why Boria has been sending you the Google form to complete with like your bio and kind of like a little bit more about your work and that type of information. So for all of you who haven't completed it, please do so as soon as possible. And yeah, then we'll be sharing all of the artist spotlights when we post them. We'll be starting tomorrow with the first ones. We usually always type it here in the Discord when we post a residency spotlight, as well as once we've created the Twitter group, we'll also post them in there so that we can all help reshare, retweet, and support all of you, your fellow residents, basically. And yeah, lovely to meet you, Claudia. Thank you so much for typing the intro, and I hope we can solve the audio as much as possible afterwards to make sure that we don't have this problem again. Wonderful.
It was awesome to speak to all of you, and welcome again to the residency, and can't wait to see what's going to happen.
I'd like to volunteer to read Claudia's introduction. Does that make sense? If I'm learning Discord as well, so I'll try.
Sure, go for it, Martha.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna switch screens here. Okay. Sorry for not being able to join before. I have terrible connection problems here. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Claudia. I live in Cuba. I am a photographer since 2015, and I started as a crypto artist since March 2021. I use documentary, conceptual, and portrait photography as a means of expression, and I have been experimenting with digital drawing, combining it in some of my works. My work focuses on telling ephemeral stories, the nostalgia of oblivion and abandonment of architectural spaces, the reinterpretation of meanings of personal and everyday objects, the compositional richness of the interior of the houses, the Cuban social crisis. Wonderful. I love it, Claudia.
Thank you, Martha, for reading it out, and welcome, Claudia. It's great to have you here. Okay. I think this is the close for the first class. So again, very warm welcome. It's super nice to have you all here. Very excited about this cohort. It seems like it's going to be a very good 12 weeks. We will be seeing you on Wednesday for sure, and chatting on the Discord before that, I'm sure. And yeah, just on Wednesday, the class is with Jason, so aka Art Gnome, and it's at 3 p.m. GMT, so just 1 hour before the class that was today. And yeah, it's going to be around 75 minutes, and yeah, we can't wait to have Jason and for all of you to be listening to his crypto art history class. So thanks, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your day, evening, and we'll chat soon. Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.